Thanks, Frank.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is Melanie Flaherty. I'd like to call the Watertown Commission on Aging regular meeting to order at 6:32 on Thursday, May 20th. The first item on our agenda before we begin our meeting is we'd like to hold a moment of silence for our commission member, Margaret Durkee, who passed away suddenly a few weeks ago and served on this commission and for this town for several years, and also as postmaster for the town of Watertown, among many other volunteer positions in town on the Rotary and the Watertown Foundation, and just an incredible member of our community. And I'd like to just hold a moment of silence in Peg's memory, please. Thank you. She'll be a huge loss to this commission, to the town. She'll be greatly missed. Her contributions to the town and to our commission were extraordinary. Next, we have the roll call. I will.
Can I just do it because it'll be easier for?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Melanie Flaherty.
Here.
Loretta Lambert.
Here.
Sally Quishless.
Here.
Kathy Goulet.
Here.
Heather Chase.
Here.
Mary Colangelo. Okay, if she comes in, just let me know and I'll write down what time. And Carol Stepanek called in tonight. She won't be able to attend.
Okay.
And then there's 2 vacancies. So others present would be myself, Lisa Carew, Park and Rec Director, and also Frank from IT. He's on the meeting.
Great. Thank you all. Correspondence, we have no correspondence in our packet this evening. Public participation, is there anybody on from the public who would like to participate this evening?
We have no attendees from the public.
Thank you, Frank. No attendees from the public. The approval of the minutes. Have people had a chance to look at the April 15th regular meeting of the Commission on Aging, the minutes?
Yes.
Can I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I motion to approve Loretta Lambert. And I'll
Loretta
second it.
Lambert moves to approve the minutes. In a second, please.
Second, I'll second them.
Kathy Goulet seconded the motion. Do you have that, Lise?
Yep.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? The minutes of the April 15th Commission on Aging regular meeting are approved. Reports. The chairman, I do not have any report this evening. Old business. Lisa Carew, do you have an update on the senior community center needs assessment update?
Okay, that has been submitted. He's met with us for hours. The needs assessment has been submitted. The architect's been working on it. Haven't heard anything from him. From what I understand, this month he was having his first grandbaby and he was going to be out of the state, but I know he was going to try to get as much of it done as possible. So I'm expecting next month you'll have some kind of formal in writing report. Okay. But I have not gotten any update recently. So I think Kathy Goulet and when Pet was alive, they had gotten the last update and that's in his hands right now, so. Okay, that's it.
Okay. No, that's great, Lisa. Thank you. Next, do we have an update on staff? Is that for the senior center?
Yes. Okay, so we've had first and second interviews. Melanie were part of the interview process, and also Peg were involved with some of the interviews. We had 10 people apply. I believe it was like 7 that were interviewed, down to the final 3. An offer has been made to the candidate who, Melanie, you know who she is, Laura Garay was offered the position. Right now, she has been in correspondence with the town manager. Nothing's been signed yet. It's still very preliminary, but looking that if everything works out fine, that she would start on June 1st. And shortly thereafter, we would get the place opened. We're looking probably like the second week of June to open. But with her starting on, or her start like on the 1st of the month. So I know
That's
everybody's,
good news. That's good news.
yeah.
Can I ask, Lisa, does that mean that at the 1st of June, that the senior center can, or within a week or so, or 2 weeks, be operational with
Right.
limitations, with COVID limitations?
Well, we have a new directive as of today from the town manager, with the new protocols with the masks and everything else. So
Right.
if we choose to not wear our mask, we have to provide them, to provide the manager's office with the proof that, with the COVID,
They can't ask for that under HIPAA.
Well, okay, well, then you have to wear your mask, and I'll give them my card any day, because to me, it's worth not having to wear the mask. But it's, volunteer. So if I did, lawyers and everybody have looked through this before they sent it out, and it's, it's 100% up to you. I'm talking about the staff that work in the building, and if you choose to submit your card to upstairs, then you get to not wear your mask, and you get a thing that says you've been vaccinated. So if you choose not to share that information with the manager's office, then that's fine, you wear your mask. It's as simple as that until the rules have changed. So I opted, as soon as I got the message, I sent a copy of mine immediately upstairs on stationery, because if I don't have to wear the mask, I'm happy. I'm vaccinated, and I don't know, now I'm hearing I might need to have a booster because I'm on all those autoimmune things, but that's a personal thing. So, but, so it's a personal decision that people have to make, Heather, and if I'm bringing
Oh,
my
I
own
just
pepper,
want-
I don't care.
Just wanted people to be very careful about telling people that they have to show their card. It's a HIPAA violation.
No,
You can
it's
voluntarily
100%.
submit it, but
100% volunteer. If you choose to go in that direction and you want to take your mask off, you have to submit the paperwork. So I know they had the attorney involved and everything else. So, but I mean, I'll be honest with you, as soon as I read it, it was like I was at the copy machine. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, I am so ready.
My company, if we shared that we got vaccinated, we got $25 Amazon gift card. So I don't know if that was a bribe. I took it. I'm like, here you go.
Hey, I wish they did that here. I mean, we're pretty much, my office is almost all 100%. There's, most everybody's vaccinated. So, but again, it's a personal choice. If they want to share that information, it's not required, but if you don't share it, then that's fine. You just leave your mask on until the governor says you don't need it at all anymore. And that's probably just down the road, probably another month or two. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm hoping, Mel, to go back to the original question. We've been down there to the senior center. I had her, Laura was there for like 3 hours with me the other day. I had public buildings down there the other day going through, because there's some work that just needs to be, it's been empty. I mean, Catherine and Phyllis have been gone for almost 6 months already.
Yeah.
And before that, we haven't been opened. I mean, the place hasn't been open in so long. So the cleaning guy that goes down there has been cleaning it. We're just trying to make it, just to do some of the stuff that has to happen to reopen. So again, it's as soon as I have that piece of paper that says it's all set, you guys will be the first to know. Right now, it's still, it's not 100% yet, because it's not 100% until the paper's signed and, and things are all together. So, but right now, a verbal commitment, I'll put it that way. So
is Phyllis's position going to be filled?
I didn't hear you. What?
Oh, is Phyllis Schar's position going to be
Okay.
filled?
Okay, the position of dispatcher, the dispatcher's
Yes.
position, it was my recommendation that we waited until we had a new person on board to have that person part of the equation of interviewing the staff members, just like when Catherine was there, it just makes it, you want to make sure who's already there is going to be, be able to work with, they got to be able to work together. And my choice might not have been, so I always want to have that person involved in the equation, whoever's going to be the coordinator, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to be, I think probably in the beginning, there's just going to be rec staff helping out down there, just to help out. And then eventually there'll be real staff down there to complement them down there.
So they'll bring back meals also?
That's not us, that's Waterbury, that's now incorporated. So, right now they're still doing home deliveries. I would hope at some point the meals will come back. Our site was losing attendance. We went from 5 days to 4 days, and the town was supplementing Wednesdays. If you remember, this is going back probably 5 years ago when Frank Nardelli was still here, but I'm hoping that, they start up the meals again and start getting some normalcy back to the people. Everybody needs to get back and get back into, somewhat normalcy. As much as we can, that's what we're gonna do, so.
We're all ready for that. Any other
Good
questions?
news.
Anybody? Questions?
Yeah.
Concerns?
Like I said, what I'll do is as soon as I get the commitment letter and stuff, right now Laura has been talking with the town manager. Of course, you understand it's a union position, so it's, some of this is not, I don't have anything, no say, no anything. Okay, it's a union position, it's a union job posting. So right now it's between the town manager and Laura, so. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you.
New business? Do we have any new business? Lisa, anybody?
No, that's the biggest new business.
I would say,
One of the things that she would like to do is maybe have our senior bus in the parade. And I don't know if I'm gonna have any drivers, so it might be me or Gary Smith driving the bus, but and it's kind of late to grab seniors, but to have like on the side of the grand reopening and have the date on the side and everything else, come on down, kind of thing. So
good advertising.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think what the other thing is too is, one of the things was like at least initially until she gets her feet wet. I mean, Catherine had the full gamut of different events going on, but at least in the beginning to get everybody just back in the building and safely back in the building is, it would probably be at least the first week, probably more just meet and greet, come on and have some coffee. You want to go over in the corner and get a gab with your friends, because a lot of these people probably haven't been together in a long time. So instead of having all these structured things immediately starting off, to get everybody back in the building, have a chance to talk to their friends again and go from there. So
Good idea.
that's just get people back in,
Makes sense, Lisa. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So, no, that's all now.
Do we have anything else for discussion? Questions, concerns? COVID,
No,
sneezing, coughing? No. We have nothing. The last item on the agenda is a motion to adjourn. Do I have a motion?
I make a
I
motion.
Who did, Sally?
I think
Yeah, I-
Sally did. That was first.
Sally.
Yeah.
I second it.
And Heather,
Loretta?
that was Heather.
Heather or Loretta? Okay.
Heather.
Heather? Okay.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions?
That was quick.
We are adjourned at 6:46. That was a quickie.
You've had quicker ones, I think.
I don't know about that.
when are we going to be having live meetings again? Do you have any idea?
I think next month we could. What do you
Yeah, I
guys think?
do.
I think I'm pretty sure with the Park and Rec, we're gonna be back, this next month, June. I mean, now that the restrictions, I mean, are really being lifted, I mean, if you guys, I would say the June meeting, we should probably have in person. I really think we're ready.
I think
Yeah.
we're-
You want a
especially-
proof of a vaccination when we come in?
Yep.
That's, otherwise, you're under our system and you can wear your mask,
Yep.
have your vaccine. So, but I think the June meeting, we're gonna be ready. I mean, I think we're there at this point. Unless there's some huge thing that
Right.
happens or something, you know?
Yeah.
But, I would, at the senior center, right? You don't wanna have it here. You wanna go back to the senior center, right?
I think that, yeah, especially if it's
I mean,
open.
Yeah,
If it's ready for us.
well, it's gonna be right around probably when I mean, as soon as we can get it open, we're gonna try to get it open. So what's this playing music? What's this? Did I
Our
hear something?
our meeting will be the 17th of
So
June.
it's right around the same time that we would be talking about reopening the place, like maybe just a little before then. So I think we're ready. I think we absolutely are ready. If there's any kind of glitch, we could always have it here, but
And the 19th is a Saturday, Lisa. You were saying June 19th, open the senior center. That's a 19th, that's a Saturday.
okay, looking at the 16th, and that 16th would be a Wednesday, so I think, right?
Yeah, the 16th, yeah. And then our meeting would be the next day.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you, we all know we wanna try to get the place open as soon as possible. I just don't wanna overwhelm whoever's down there. I just wanna make sure that they're, I mean, you know, I mean, again, we gotta get the paperwork signed first, as soon as, you know, that's the first thing, so. Okay,
Terrific.
all right, the meeting's adjourned, so, I mean, is there anything else? So we'll plan on the next one down there.
Okay.
And, you know, if there's anything else, just let me know. And again, as soon as I get the commitment letter out of the manager's office, I will make sure everybody has a copy of it immediately, okay?
Perfect.
And also, the newsletter, just so you know, because the announcement will be, you are the first people to know, but as soon as the decision is made and everything's all set, the senior newsletter, that's gonna be, obviously, the front page will be, you know, that we have a new person, okay?
Mhm.
And
I
see,
have a technical question.
Okay, just remember, the meeting is adjourned, so you can't, I mean,
Okay.
we're not officially having a meeting right now.
Well, this
Okay,
is not
so-
an official question. But how are the vacancies filled?
With
The
the town,
vacancies on this commission?
oh, and it's commission?
Yeah, can you
Well,
just?
it's typically, like, right now, the vacancy, Peg was a Republican, the other position, Michelle Wallace, was a Democrat, I believe, and that's usually the political parties are the ones that select the candidates.
Right, there's a nominating committee for each of the political parties, and they should be notified of the vacancies, and they would make a nomination
Okay, yeah, that's how I got
to the
on.
town council.
I wondered if you could just nominate just a regular person, but I understand. Okay, thank you.
You can
Yeah,
recommend,
no, it's not us. We don't have anything, I mean, that's, it's behind the scenes at the political parties, and then it goes to the town council. The town council is the one that makes the appointments.
Okay,
But your political parties can make a recommendation, but it is the town council that has the full authority to put anybody on this board. So
Who notifies the town committees?
that's political. It has nothing to do with the town.
Not that I mean, how do they find out we have vacancies? The town committees, how do they find out we have vacancies?
Well, it comes, the person, like Michelle gave a resignation letter. It goes to the town clerk. Town clerk makes sure I got a copy and makes sure the town manager gets a copy and forwards it to the town council. That's how it goes. Yeah. So there is a protocol. There are protocols in effect.
Okay.
So. Okay.
thank you.
All right, you guys, like I said, as soon as we get anything, I will make sure everybody's updated on what happens, okay?
Okay, take
Okay.
care, everybody. Enjoy the
Okay.
beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
look like you got color. Sue looks like she's got lots and lots of color. Did you see her? She's
Yeah.
tanned. She's got a lot of tan on her, so. All right, bye, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.